I joined Sarrthi IAS.
He has given 3 interviews to the UPSC CSE examination.
When you start preparing a subject for prelims, you need to know that which areas are important. Prelims does not have a defined syllabus. These are the 2 important things that you need to focus upon. I am giving you a guarantee that I will provide you a very good mentorship. Ensure that your prelims preparation remains scientific and smart.
Welcome you all to Sarrthi IAS. Guys, this is a very special video. In this video, I will be briefing you about our offline programs for the Prelims Examination 2025. But before telling you about the program, I would like to introduce very special new member to Sarrthi IAS team. पहले मैं member को introduce करता हूँ. He will be leading the offline program and then he will detail you about our strategy in the offline for this year examination. तो member हैं सजल सिंह, सजल सर. वेलकम सजल सर टू सारथी आईएएस. कुछ इंट्रोडक्शन मैं आपको प्रोवाइड करना चाहूंगा. ही हैज गिवन 3 इंटरव्यू टू द यूपीएससी सीएसई एग्जामिनेशन. तो जैसा कि सारथी आईएएस में एक अच्छी टीम बिल्ट हो रही है, दोज पीपल हु हैव अपीयर्ड फॉर द इंटरव्यू और क्रैक द एग्जामिनेशन, दे आर ग्रेविटेटिंग टुवर्ड्स द सारथी आईएएस. उसके साथ साथ ही वाज एक्स एकेडमिक डायरेक्टर एट Civilsdaily and recently he was associated at the post of director for mains and mentorship program at Vajiram and Ravi. So Sajal sir will lead offline program at Sarrthi IAS. Welcome Sajal sir to Sarrthi IAS.
Thank you, Varun sir, and thank you for giving this very great introduction. And I am really happy and delighted to join Sarrthi IAS.
So sir, before we move on to the program part, I would like to ask you this question. A person of your caliber and experience must be having other options to join. Then why Sarrthi IAS? Why you have joined Sarrthi IAS?
So there are 3 main reasons I can think of that why I joined Sarrthi IAS. First, you have a lovely team of co-founders, and I wanted to join an organization where there are credible people leading the organization. So you have like 2 IRS and you yourself has a really great credibility. I've been following your videos also for the last 6-7 years. And the second reason is that basically, we were working in the same direction, from last 7-8 years. I think we are working with the same mission that we want to bring new age methods of preparation, which is actually working for the aspirants.
Right.
And the main, important aspect of that is mentorship.
Right.
So like we always say that mentorship is, it basically teaches you the application of knowledge to get ranks. And we were working in different organizations, but with the same mission.
Right.
So I thought that, at Sarrthi IAS, because you have a same mission, we have a same mission. So definitely it is beneficial for the aspirants also. That ultimately, if we join hands together. And thirdly, very important is that I consulted, all my rankers, many of my students who have given mains interview. And most of them actually have said that, sir, you should go to Sarrthi IAS because they are aligned to your methods of preparation. They are aligned to your philosophy of preparation. So I think together you will be a great team.
All right. Wonderful. So it's a natural place for you, definitely. So sir, thank you very much for joining Sarrthi IAS. Now, I think you can take it forward to explain how we are going to help student in this Prelims Compass program, which we are launching in the offline segment. It is starting 8th of January. So sir, I'll give you the floor to you. You can explain the program to the student. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Vajiram. So we will be launching a lot of, offline programs throughout the year. But the first program that we have launched, because see, the idea is that it's January, already it's January. And when we are in January, then anything which is literally scaring us is the prelims. Because, I've seen people who are in IPS, IRS, failing in prelims in the next attempt. So January is, we already are in January. So we are just 4.5 months away from prelims. So that's why we thought that perhaps we should first start with prelims. So ultimately, the first thing or the first program that is starting from 8th of January, and it's an offline program, and the name of the program is Prelims Compass program, right? So this program is under my guidance. So whatever frameworks, methods have worked with 400 plus of my students who have got ranks, I will be sharing all of it in this program. Right? So let's understand the core philosophy of the program first. Sabse pehle, what do you need? When you start preparing a subject for prelims, you need to know that which areas are important. Within that area, which dimensions are important. Within those dimensions, what are the other high priority areas, right? How to solve the question, right? How to predict topics for next year. So you need a smart strategy before you start preparation. So as a first element of this program is the subject strategy session, which I'll be taking. So let's say if we are starting with polity, I'll tell you that which areas in Lakshmikant book you need to focus upon, which are the probable areas that you need to focus upon next year. Because see, the idea is that polity is very vast and prelims does not have a defined syllabus, right? So ultimately, it's very important to prioritize things, which areas to focus upon more, which areas you can ignore, right? Then after that, after you actually watch these strategy sessions, next part is the lectures, the recorded lectures that we will be providing in the plus program. So these lectures have been taken by Shivin and Mudit sir, Mudit Gupta sir, and many other respected faculties of Sarrthi IAS, right? So through these lectures you will get the knowledge part. Now the first aspect of this preparation is that you need to know knowledge plus application. These are the two important things that you need to focus upon: knowledge and application, right? So knowledge part you will get from the lectures, application part we will be teaching you in this program, right? So after you watch these lectures, you get the knowledge, and after watching the strategy sessions, you know the smart way of preparation. Now what you will do, you will give the test. You will give the test in front of me. So you will be coming offline, I'll be there, and it is my responsibility to ensure that you give the test, right? So you will give the test every second day, and these tests will be subject specific, 50 questions. So your whole syllabus will be completed in, let's say, 15-20 days for each subject, right? Once you give the tests, after that what will happen? You will subsequently you will start giving 100 questions test, and after that you will start giving the full length test of each subject, right? So that is how you will gradually progress. In the meanwhile, what we will do is we will ensure that once you're giving the test, your post-test assessment should be great, right? So for that we have a report card system where we'll give you a report card that you need to fill. In that report card, what you will do, you will identify the wrong questions, and you will identify the wrong questions under the category of gaps, that why those questions got wrong. For example, some examples of gap include, let's say, awareness gap, silly mistake gap, revision gap, factual gap. So idea is that, let's say, if you are not able to, you have studied the topic but you're not able to recollect that at that moment, then that's what revision gap, right? So ultimately you will categorize that okay, my 11 questions got wrong because of revision gap. Now what you will do, once a month, if you are filling these report card, once a month you will go to the mentor and you will show your report card that these are the mistakes I'm making, these are the gaps I have. Now the mentor's role is to ensure that he gives you the advice to rectify the gap. Once you rectify the gap, success, right? So ultimately the idea is that we are not providing some kind of a subjective mentorship, it's objective, that these are your gaps and we are working to resolve the gap. It's just like a doctor and patient prescription, right? When you go to a doctor, what does doctor do? Doctor writes some test, and based on the test, doctor gives you the prescription. So these report cards are your tests, right? Based on that, the mentor will give you the specific prescription, not generic prescription, specific prescription, that okay, you have a problem of factual gap, how to rectify that gap, right? And other than that, we also have every 14 days there will be a group mentorship taken by me and some of my IAS IPS students who have scored really well in prelims, right? And other than that, the people or the students, the top 25 ranked students, we will be giving them more intensive mentorship. So if you are scoring really well, you will be in part of those 25 exclusive students, and I am giving you a guarantee that I will provide you a very good mentorship. It's my responsibility, right? So let's see the features in detail also. So if we see the features in detail, I think it's there. Huh. So I think all these things have been shared here. So it's not a prelims test series per se. It is a program where we will teach you the art of knowledge, because see, to crack the exam, you need knowledge and application. Right? Prelims itself is a very dicey, exam. With only knowledge, you can't crack it. You also should know the application techniques. Right? So ultimately in this program, we are teaching you both knowledge part and the application part. So let's go through the features. So they will be fixed topic wise schedule and test on it every alternate days offline. So it will be under my supervision. Then regular MCQ practice, subject wise study sessions that I'll take. Comprehensive test series means it will be 100 question test. Complete revision of all subjects through the recorded lectures. Then there will be 12-month coverage of current affairs also. And also there will be a weekly test discussion, mentoring by IPS officers, group mentoring of course. Personalized report cards, monthly one-to-one mentorship, one session, smart hacks and guesswork. So I will be taking 3 lectures on smart hacks, guessworks, and intelligent guessing. And lastly, we will provide you to this Excel batch. This will be a top 25 students, and we will provide intensive mentorship to these people. Right? So you can check the schedule of the program, which is also there in the description box. So the whole idea is that it is my guarantee that I will ensure that your prelims preparation remains scientific and smart. Because as I've said in many of my earlier lectures also, that along with hard work, you need smart work to crack the exam. Right? Now, also one more announcement. So all my previous students, I am giving you an opportunity that you can come to Sarrthi IAS office and you can meet me. And definitely I am giving you this pledge that I will continue to guide you, till your next prelims and mains. So ultimately, if we talk about the pricing, so without lectures, without recorded lectures, the price is 9999, right? These are the subject specific lectures. And with lectures, with both 300 hours of lectures and current affairs lectures, it is 17,900 inclusive of taxes. Next 24 hours tak, if you can call this number is there. If you can call this number, next 24 hours tak, we'll provide you also with 10% discount. So ultimately, I am giving you an assurance that this will be a best offline prelims program, and ultimately you can trust us, you can trust me, you can trust the Sarrthi IAS. So let's crack prelims 2025, because once you crack that, then I have a mains program for you. So let's crack the prelims program. Thank you.